Hey guys, welcome back for some more Black Ops 7. Jumping back into the campaign here and picking up with wherever the story is going. I believe the next thing we need to do, we're kind of getting back into the regular stuff, not necessarily the hallucinations, and going after the guild again, looking for some kind of quantum computer or something to that effect. I believe we need that, and Karma needs to access that for some sort of data. I'm guessing that's going to help as far as our involvement and reveal of their use of the cradle. Discovering that in the last part, I kind of had a hunch that this was going to be what it was again, that was causing the hallucinations and all those sorts of dream sequences, or whatever you want to call it, regarding Mason and our squad. But to finally reveal that actually, yes, it was the cradle, continuing that threat, as it were, in some way from the last game, Black Ops 6. I'm curious to see what we do with it, if anything, because truth be told, there's a lot of story elements I can see here that they seem to want to use, but I'm not sure if any one thing is being used correctly. Hopefully they can maybe do that and get on track with this. Remains to be seen. So let's just jump back into it. Okay, so here's the actual proper mission then. So we got to access, but we need a quantum computer to access the data drive. Okay.
Colonel, our insider called the bioweapon the Cradle.
The Cradle?
Mm-hmm.
Good God.
Yeah, Marshall knows what that is, though.
Something to you?
Oh, it sure does.
I haven't heard that name in 40 years. Thought it was dead and buried.
Well, it's still in our systems too. But seems our sea links are holding us together so far.
That's good news.
Mm-hmm.
I've got more for you too.
Yeah.
We've had another breakthrough thanks to Karma's work on that hard drive you acquired. Menendez is a guild deepfake. He's dead, David. You can rest easy.
Okay.
Terrorism, but what's their ultimate goal?
So, okay, so this was a result of the guild then making
On the
this,
drive.
like he was back.
There is. Unfortunately, whatever it is in a deeper layer I can't crack. The decryption key is so complex, it'll require a quantum computer to unscramble. You haven't seen one, have you?
Just one, but it's a pile of scrap now. Maybe the guild has another.
Sounds like we have your next objective.
Okay, well that puts the guild a little bit more squarely in the category of our, of being a villain or an antagonist for us. Like they're responsible for the Menendez stuff, as it were.
Clearance card, someone with network access credentials. And since
Sure.
I'm able to access biometric data for... here we go. Found a suitable donor. Signal's fuzzy, but they're patrolling the area I'm sending you. They'll have what we need.
Copy that. The hunt is on.
That's really great. I have a hunch that this is just going to be another... See, I was kind of afraid that would be another, like, Warzone-esque mission. And just looking at it already, oh my god. Oh no, they're onto me. Okay.
Incoming fire!
Well, I gotta say, I kind of was wondering about what Menendez, like, what his involvement really was going to be. But I feel like we also kind of resolved that really quickly. Like, it was really... the game was really willing to just drop it and say, yeah, it's not real and it's the guild's fault. Or, like, they're responsible, you know what I mean? And, like, I guess that's fine. I kind of figured that there would be more... Like, it didn't do it in a way that made it seem like a plot twist, though. Like, if you were gonna do it, like, what if you were gonna bring back Menendez and make it this big deal? Like, why not make it a big deal, then? Like, it just didn't do anything with it. Menendez showed up for basically 1.5 cutscenes, essentially, in some shitty boss fight, and then it's like, all right, that's it. We're done with them. like, what? Could have at least drawn that out a little bit more and made it more of a compelling villain, or like more of a twist. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's going on here? What is this? This seems like a trap here. Is this a... Let me guess, he's got a bunch of bombs strapped to him.
Casualties from that toxin. But why wouldn't...
Sniper!
Oh, well, no need to rush things. I've got nowhere else to be. You've got nowhere.
Who the hell are you? Oh yeah? Fuck you,
Where's
bitch.
the sniper? She's up. Oh shit! Lost visual.
Wait a minute now. Hang on. Is this real? Why did she disappear in a cloud of gas?
Kill. Close in and force her hand.
Ah, fuck. What the? Oh, wrong button.
Incoming frag.
Oh shit. Okay.
Incoming fire.
You'll have to forgive me. It's been almost 2 weeks, I think, since I've really played even anything, much less Call of Duties. I gotta get back in the swing of things. Literally in this case. Hey, back off. You know what pisses me off a little bit too? I noticed this in the last part right away. Where is everybody? Where's my squad? They could have just gotten this guy behind me, but alas, they're nowhere to be found.
Got visual on the target.
See, she's...
It's a goddamn echo unit.
Scan it. I can run a trace on her location.
Incoming fire.
Oh. You wanna fucking scrap, huh?
That's not good.
An echo unit, you say, huh?
Okay, found her. Sending you her ballpark location. Best I can do.
Target moving south.
Okay.
Now you just keep poking around where you don't belong. We're professional pokers. What do you expect? Well, consider this your retirement party.
What is this fucking dialogue? We're professional pokers, oh yeah? So, just to be clear, there's still, like, combat and things going on up here that I could be involved with, but alas, I could just ignore all that shit and fly over here? Like, really?
Say your prayers.
Oh, oh, another boss fight, okay.
Take cover.
Priya Severi, oh yeah? Okay. Who the fuck is this? Why do I care about this exactly? We got kinetic jump. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, I gotta give up my grappling hook though. Huh. Oh my god, I got a new camo. For some reason.
Incoming fire.
Okay, so
Look out. That's mine.
can you just piss off for like a second? You make me do this shitty boss fight here where I'm scurrying around like a rat.
Right where I want you.
I'm hit.
Hey, I bitch.
Lost her.
Again, disappeared in a cloud again. Is this real? What are we doing?
Administered. Got eyes on target.
That's it. Stand right there.
Shut your ass up.
Lost her again.
Shut up, figment of my imagination.
Heads up.
Got visual. They're on me. More fucking monsters.
This toxin won't let us go.
It won't let us go.
This
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
Is this supposed to be is this supposed to be a metaphor for something? Still marked, huh? They are.
Clever soldier.
Another echo unit.
She's ghosting us.
Not for long. Scan the unit.
Oh, well, I'm used to that, so. Alright, what do we got?
Got her. Updating her position.
So I gotta go, like,
Target moving
3 miles in that direction now or some shit,
Are you
right?
enjoying Priya's company?
How is she? I just cleared the comms.
Clear
Oh,
the
what is
comms.
this here?
You're in guild territory, dear. Mason, if you survive this and want to join the winning team, I'm here.
Don't wait up.
Like, you say that, lady, but I'm gonna be perfectly honest, like, I don't know who you are as a character yet either. I kinda just still don't give a shit. Did it ever really explain? Like, I get she's the CEO of this guild or fucking whatever, but I mean, seriously. What is that even supposed to mean still? I still don't care. I understand that she's more of a villain now. In the sense that, again, like, the guild is responsible for the Menendez shit. But the reasoning behind that still is kind of unclear to me. Is it just some general, we want to sow discord and fear in the population shit? Because, like, I think I understand that. I don't think that's a particularly good motivation if that's the case. But, like, I believe it, I guess. Oh, fuck.
They're on me.
My final breath.
You don't have to. Just come out and drop your weapon.
I will die for the guild before I rot in a black site.
I see her. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, me too. You said it, Harper.
Spectre 1, huh? Feathers in my cap. Gotcha.
Incoming fire.
Well, come on, you want to fucking fight.
Stick your neck out. Show me that smile.
Shut your ass
She's
up.
right there.
He's right there.
Anyone see her?
Oh, fuck. What am I gonna go in and give him a hug?
There she is.
Right where I want you.
Armor plating upgraded.
Wow, sweet.
Search.
Again, let me go ahead and just ignore everybody, right? Let me go take care of this.
Carlo, we have the access card.
Nice job. Sending you coordinates to a guild data bunker.
Can you do finishing moves on these guys? It doesn't look like it.
Once you're in, spike the server and send me the data.
Copy that. Road will take us straight to the bunker. Let's do it.
Sweet. Okay, well, now let me let me trek. Oh my
Offer
god.
stands,
Why?
Mason.
Okay.
The guild could use you. You can't fight the future.
I don't know the future, but I wouldn't bet on you.
What a shame. The world's going to move on without you.
See, you know what's interesting when I hear something like that? I think that's an interesting line of dialogue to me. And the reason it is because, you know, the Black Ops games, you know, more or less, like, a lot of them are about these ideas of, like, going into the future, right? And so the idea of leaving things behind, there's something that kind of reminded me of that in, like, Black Ops 6, specifically with Woods. You know, if you kind of think about him as a character in that game, and who he became. And if you think about something like even Black Ops 2, the original, and like who he was in that game, I think about somebody like Mason then in this case, where it's like you're being left behind in the future. Like, you know, time's moving on, and this type of soldier just like isn't relevant anymore and stuff like that. I think that's an interesting theme. Like, I don't know if you guys can think of other stories that kind of have some idea like that. When I hear lines of dialogue, it reminds me of ideas and messages in some way that they could have played around with more. Like maybe if Mason was a little bit older, or there was more of a setup, like he's getting back into this, but he, you know, he's getting old and he's tired of this shit, right? If Kagan said something to Mason, if you know, and the story was set up in such a way, like I would appreciate maybe this villain more and Mason more and this fucking dialogue more. But I know that they don't care about any of that shit I just talked about.
Approaching data bunker.
More like data fortress. What kind of pushback we facing here?
What the?
About to find
Fucking
out.
jump up, dumb shit.
You, Harper?
There we go.
Once you're in, find the main terminal, then use the card
Oh,
to
I just
survive.
fucking. Am I supposed to just charge on in here? I kind of just. I just went for it. All right, you fuck all yes. All right. Okay, I can appreciate the ragdoll physics a little bit here.
Terminal located. Who's got the access card? Incoming fire!
All right, you can't not help smile at that, right? I'll give you that. Oh shit, I missed.
I'm hit! All of them. Let's move.
Hang on, let me put in my armor plates. Text to spike the server. What?
Hostiles incoming.
I'm kind of curious, and I don't really want to sit here and find out, but is this one of those things where, because of the nature of this mission structure, that this is just constantly, like, there's no end to the enemies? It truly is just, like, open world, as it were, endless waves until you do the objective. Like, I could just sit here for fucking ever and just take out enemies. Something about that seems really unnatural for a Call of Duty game. I don't know. Which is weird because you think about like zombies as a mode, that's pretty much what it is. It's just this. This ain't it, right?
Approaching by air.
I have to do. Oh, you tell me I'm gonna have to do this shit 3 times?
That one doesn't have what we need. Grab the spike, find another
Okay.
server.
Contact.
Alright, at least it's in the same building. I was really afraid it was gonna be 3 different sites involving
Enemy VTOL approaching.
servers.
They're on me.
Now you better run, bitch. Here, I'll get your toes. Oh yeah? You think I'm down and out? Little do you know, I gotta self-revive. I can't fucking believe this game. What have they done? What have they done?
Nothing useful on that server. Next, please.
What are the chances it's the next one?
I say 50-50.
Oh, hang on a second. I better get out of here. I like those odds, 50-50. Shut your ass up.
Warning, incoming threat.
Alright, so what the fuck is the matter with the kill streaks here? What do we got going on with that? Invalid placement? There we go. Wait, melee is worthless. What is wrong with just pulling out a knife and using that, huh? Yeah, go get him, dog. RC car. Oh no. I have to wait. Oh, I gotta wait a certain amount of time. Is that because I already have the dog up? Is that why? I mean, that's fair, I guess. Fuck out of here. Oh, you son of a bitch. I gotta give up. Okay, well. So much for that. So, like... Okay, I'm just on the other side here. Dude, what even is this? If you're gonna make me fail, just make me fail. It's not that big of a deal. But it's like, no, Jazz, you're just gonna spawn back in again, take care of it. Oh, sure, okay, why not?
Karma, tell me that's good data so we can get the hell out of here.
Confirming. Stand by.
Copy that.
Got it. They have a secondary quantum computing lab in Tokyo, a guild facility called the Forge.
Colonel, can you get Spectre 2 on it ASAP?
Contacting Razor and his team now.
So we're stuck here going batshit crazy, and they get a cushy Japanese vacay, huh?
It's a mission, Harper. Not taking in majestic Mount Fuji.
It is majestic, though.
Well, I hope they send us a fucking postcard. Clear!
We're secure.
Let's move.
Man, that was really something. I mean, dog shit's a strong phrase. Not sure I'd go that far, but...
So that's where we'll find the quantum computer. But how do we reach it?
Toru Fukusawa, the guild sales executive who's hosting a business meeting on a company yacht tonight.
Maybe afterwards he'd be interested in giving us a late-night tour.
Exactly. When you get access to the computer, just upload the key and the decryption process will start automatically.
And once we've cracked that decryption key...
Your tour guide can walk you right back out.
Perfect.
So, Razor... Who's this now? Is this... Spectre 2... Big Razor. So I'm not even playing as Mason them anymore. Okay. I mean, I guess.
Here we go. Meeting's over. Target's heading back to his office.
Any active patrols in our way?
Not enough if they intend to stop us.
And Fukusawa will cooperate?
He's a sales exec. Simple twist in the arm, and he's gonna walk us right through the forge.
If not, there's always plan B.
Dare I ask?
An EN-12. Experimental EMP. Wide radius. Extremely wide radius. And unauthorized for the mission, Vermont.
Figures. You trying to get us all killed again?
There's a possibility its electrical burst could short-circuit our ceilings. That's all.
That's all. How certain are you we'd even survive that?
Fairly certain.
Fairly certain.
It doesn't matter. It won't come to that. Fukusawa's our ticket. Colonel, we're gearing up and heading out.
Understood, Spectre 2. Godspeed.
I could have stopped the boat for you.
And take the sport out of it?
Get ready.
You know what's funny to me? As I was gonna make a comment about, like, okay, who the fuck is Spectre? Like, who is this team? I didn't know the people on our squad originally, other than like Mason and kind of Harper. Like, I don't know who the fuck 50/50 or Samuels are as characters. And then it's introducing another team. And you know what's funny to me is just in this brief introduction with them, I kind of like, I like the setup more almost. I feel some semblance of their personality, almost as much, if not perhaps more, than those other new characters. And there's something about that that's really sad to me. Also, fuck you. Why are we on hijacked? What's wrong with you? Why can't you just... Why is it... Okay, so just to be clear, our campaign missions consist of the Warzone map or Black Ops 2 multiplayer maps. Now, I get that this is a Black Ops 2 sequel. Ooh, look at that. That's so exciting. You can do other things besides this, though, surely. I believe it. I have to believe. I got nothing fucking else to believe in. Okay, I don't do the fucking go loud or the go quiet bullshit. Everyone out of my way. Everyone out of my fucking way. Okay, well, thankfully it's a small map, so... Where do you suppose he is? Alright, what do I got for abilities here? Black... Oh, what is this? Black Hit, Disrupt. Sure. You fucking son of a bitch. I gotta have some fun with it at least. Hang on, let me get my fucking combat axes here. Oh, hang on, I gotta go to the other side here and see if I can... Oh, he's making a run for it.
Upper deck clear.
Fukasawa's somewhere around here. Maybe down below.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what I figured.
Access hatch.
Yeah, I know where the access hatch is. Okay.
Watch your corners.
Search the deck. Eyes out for Fukasawa.
Nice and quiet.
All right. Well, this is at least more entertaining. Oh, it's a self-revive kit. Thank God, just in case I need it. Okay, this is new at least. I can say that.
Behind that door?
Check it.
What the hell? Hey.
They knew we were after him.
We need to move.
Oh yeah.
Everything dies. You can put enough rounds in it.
I'm gonna get it eventually here. Jeez, that was that was intense and riveting.
Now's our window. Let's get to the forge.
Negative. We lost Fukasawa. Our cover's blown. Security will be fucking
deck. This vessel could breach the fort.
So what?
Crash the boat.
Insane. And unstoppable.
Ah, damn it! Someone get to the helm.
This is incredible. I get to hijacked. No way.
Incoming!
Light him up! Down to the roof! Move!
We need a way in, fast.
Got a skylight ahead.
Guild below, clean them up.
They got me!
Okay, I don't know if this is actually like another like multiplayer map. I haven't played it. Like I said, I've played a good amount of multiplayer, but still like not a ton of it, so I couldn't tell you exactly just off of a quick glance. That being said, I still think that this is a more interesting level design than the other shit with Mason and all that. Specifically when it was not the weird like hallucination levels. Which overall were kind of like, I was more wrapped up in the story and the weirdness of it than I was the level design, but I guess I could still say I like that more than the open combat kind of mission shit. Like, I like this more, generally, which is weird. Even with the, you know, admittedly, like, the reused hijack shit, like, I still like this more. Oh, I don't know, man. It's very odd to me.
That elevator will take us to the quantum computer.
Sure.
Of course it is.
Well,
Shit.
where's the
Let's
stairs?
see if we can find a security station where we can lift the lockdown.
Hold back.
Thank God, another self-revive kit. Surely, there's got to be a button around here somewhere, right? Oh, downstairs, maybe? Okay, see, now this looks familiar. This has got to be some kind of multiplayer shit, right?
Plasma field. Find a way to kill the power.
Can I do this? Does this work? No? Can I just shoot it? Yes. Where's the shit here? In fact, where the fuck am I even?
Security station ahead. Then let's clear these guys out.
Watch out!
Fuck. Okay, wait a minute.
Looks like a security terminal, all right.
Okay, so we got this again. This, I can say for what it's worth, this is like a fine mini game. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. There we go.
back to the elevator. We need that quantum computer. Well, I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, yeah?
We're locked in with that thing. Take it out, Lois. Help. We gotta drop the field around it.
No shit. How do you propose that?
Like
Oh.
the sound of that.
Man, I want to get rid of my fucking combat axe, though.
Hit it! Hit it now!
Man, what a boss fight.
Sending EMP on the building to safety.
Run another toss. Take it down.
I'm under fire.
Jesus. How does he do it? Unfucking believable. What a joke. Oh, hang on a second. I don't think I forgot about this.
All right. Should be a straight shot to the computer lab from here. Moving forward. Okay. Let's try that again. Everybody on the elevator.
Jesus Christ. This is awesome.
So this is the only guild quantum computer?
Sort of.
They had two. Apparently Section's team destroyed the other QC in Avalon.
That's gonna hurt even the guild's wallet.
I don't trust their arcane quantum technology. Like dark magic.
Says the guy who's got an experimental EMP.
Uh,
Wonder what kind of stuff they're testing.
Can't argue with that. Okay, so like I haven't really used the active camo, frankly.
Once, I'd like to find out a giant transnational corporation are the good guys.
Don't hold your breath.
Download complete.
I mean, I guess I'll take that. I don't know if I really care about the vision pulse. Nice. Awesome. Excellent, even. Okay.
Cooling infrastructure. We're close.
What the? Fucking spider monkey, get out of here.
Push forward.
Okay. Oof. Should I got a hunch this is gonna activate if I have to come back this way, right? Like, it just looks like that visually.
QC console. Jack in.
Initiating. Hostile presence approaching.
Hold them off!
Wow. Seriously? Guys, I promise I haven't played this before. It's just really predictable. Oh, fuck, you're one of the tough ones, okay. Alright, so how does this work then? Is this like the multiplayer one? Oh, fuck, it didn't really work that well. God damn it.
Where we at?
Still decrypting. That thing work any faster? You're never satisfied. Don't let up!
I'm under fire.
All right, grab it. Let's go.
Let's get out of here before it goes any more sideways.
What do you mean, more sideways? We rammed a yacht into the building.
Look, alright, it worked, didn't it? Alright. No? What do we got? You motherfucker. See, if you're gonna give me this tool, at least let it work properly here.
Drones in the air! Take them down!
Fuck, you are tough. Oh shit. Here, can I try this? Oh shit. Okay. Nice. Really exciting. A field readiness master, sure. It's all these fucking challenge shit on my screen.
Can we
Stop
hijack
it.
the truck?
No chance. They'll all have biometric locks.
Roadway blocked.
Where do we go? Go! Let's try it.
Go, go!
Enemy grenade!
Oh shit.
I'm under fire.
Here. Go forth, my lovelies. Shit, that's... I gotta say, this is much more useful here than it has been thus far for me in the multiplayer.
Dead end. Use the wall. Up and over. An empty subway station? Where are all the civvies?
Translation. Shelter-in-place orders in effect due to...
Flashback.
Oh, no.
Down the stairs.
They got me!
Just keep throwing them till I get a bounce.
Throwing a back.
Colonel, we're street level, ready for exfil. Roger that. We'll have to land down there. Transport will meet you on the roof of Kawaucho Tower.
Still have entrances and stairwells locked down.
Climb the wall.
Climb the walls, you say. I mean, again, it's something of a more visually interesting location, and it doesn't feel so expansive unlike the last one, but
Let's try that L train station.
still, I have a sneaking suspicion this is still just kind of cobbled together multiplayer shit, mostly.
They must have emptied out the whole damn barracks.
Let them.
More tangos.
Motherfucker. Hang on a second. Alright. Yeah, you better run.
Watch out!
Well, here, before I proceed, let me run back and get that other one. If you're gonna hand them out, I might as well use it. I don't know, man. I will say, for what it's worth, and I don't know if this is just because of me or just the design of this does feel moderately more challenging than I think I was expecting overall. Like, I have failed a couple times now in some kind of way, and obviously I go down, as it were, with the self-revive kits, but at the same time, it's like, it feels really weird failing in such a way. Like, usually when you do, you reset back to a certain point. And I'm just kind of not really used to the way it's doing it with this, where it just lets you pick up right where you left off.
They got me.
What is it? Is this the club?
Don't stop. Go.
Speed upgrade available.
Really? Okay.
Field soldiers everywhere. Don't stop moving.
Okay, you don't say.
Focus on reaching the exfil.
Here, my drones versus theirs.
I'm under fire.
Where the fuck am I going now?
Shit. I suggest you don't look down.
Oh shit, can I even make that? There we go. Okay, see, I actually do kind of like this. This is using the double jump, and there's,
We gotta get up there. Fucking move.
I like this actually, surprisingly. Ah, shit.
Elevator to the roof. On me.
Okay.
Colonel, we're in position for exfil. Transport's en route. Hang tight.
Gotta be kidding me. Can't exfil with it here.
Then we rip it from the fucking sky. Light it up.
Riveting stuff, gentlemen.
Hostiles on the roof! Clear them out!
Where? Oh. Right in front of you, dumb shit.
Look out!
Okay, relax, relax.
More tangos coming in.
Unleash hell!
You know, okay, so like as far as some of the distinctions with the robots, like there's these special types versus kind of the regular easy ones. What I don't understand is the sense in the human enemies where like it gives them all these different names and stuff like that. I think it's supposed to mostly denote the type of weapon they use generally, but in most capacities I kind of don't really fucking notice or also care. So
Warning. Your standard equipment cannot deplete the shield before exfil arrival.
We may have a way. Plan B.
Plan B. If we are all certain.
Very certain, Vermark.
okay.
Do it. Charge the EN-12.
Initiating EN-12 charge. EN-12 charging.
God damn, more of them! It'll take time. Hold them off.
One thing, here's what I wish I knew off the top of my head is whether or not Black Ops 6 had the health bar shit. I kind of wonder if that plays into the different enemy types in some kind of way. Like if they thought it was more visually interesting or made more sense. I mean, I kind of don't know how to feel about it. Still. Like, oh my god, I just killed an enforcer. Can you tell? I can't. It's just some regular fucking guy. Oh shit, that one's tougher. See, like that makes more sense to me.
We're completing the mission. Offline. Over and out.
Fuck, there are a lot of them though. Alright.
It worked. Shields are down. But I'm feeling something else.
Don't need them. Knock that son of a bitch out of the sky. To the scrapyard. What a fucking mess. Good work.
Great work even. Excellent fucking work, if I do say so myself.
This decryption key better do what it's supposed to. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Look, I'm gonna be the first to say it. I actually think that mission was quite good, for what it's worth. I mean, it was different enough, I can say.
Oh, fuck that!
Oh, man. Did you have to?
Next time, chess. Unless you got a metal brain, too.
Only part of it, same as yours. It's on.
Spectre 1, this is Spectre 2, acknowledge.
Razor.
Section.
Spoke with Karma?
Yeah, we're sending her the decryption key now.
Good work.
David, if we're compromised, we have to lock this shit down. You trust your team, I trust mine, but Can't be absolute.
Understood.
Warning, warning. Hostile detected.
We're under attack.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Countermeasures deployed. Bandit down. 2 remain. Bandit down. 1 remains. Lost hostile disengaging. Area clear.
Are you sure? Wow, that was really tense. What was the fucking point in that?
Damn glad to see you still kicking. First the dead insider, then that sniper's trap, now this attack on your veto. No doubt about it, we've got a mole working for the guild.
Sure.
The drones that attacked you, but I'll need your help to confirm my suspicions. The drones that attacked you don't transmit their data live. Too easy to intercept. It's secured on board for 12 hours after deployment.
How exactly does that help?
Well, we
us?
go to the ones we just shot down, right?
Cache should contain routing logs and
Another surviving one.
And possibly the identity of our mole.
That's right. Karma believes she can hijack that same drone and put it on a patrol path over Avalon. With a little help from your team.
Then we take it out of the sky somehow.
Okay.
One of the guild's own surface-to-air launchers should do the trick. But remember, it'll have to come down intact, not in a million pieces.
No pressure.
None at all.
First step is to upload a virus at a nearby guild op in the Coliseum.
Thank God we're back
That'll
here
let me
in
access the drone's high-level
Warzone City.
functions.
I gotta say, what is the fucking point in a mission like this? You know what I mean? Like, I get the idea of a mole and there's like a traitor in our midst and all that. Like, that seems very Black Ops style. I kind of get it, but this at the same time feels very forced. Like, I feel like this doesn't need to be here, at least not right now. I think if you wanted to do it, at best, it probably could have been like a cutscene. I just don't get it. And now I'm going to have to run around to the fucking Warzone City again and for what? For what reason? You know what I mean?
Mason, if we've got a mole,
Incoming fire!
well, whoever
Here's the thing about a potential mole, by the way, too. Do I even...
Karma's proven herself trustworthy, and then
Oh, we're going to make it like it's karma? Fucking come on. Seriously?
that's good enough for me, sir.
Yeah, we thought that about Salazar too, maybe.
This is different, and the matter is closed. End of discussion.
Well, like, that's an interesting point, and I see what they're getting at, but at the same time, here's the problem is I don't know if I have enough characters in this game that I know and care enough about, where them betraying me would either, number one, make sense, and number two, make me actually give a shit. I mean, if I could describe it in such a way, like, let's say for sake of argument that it turns out to be karma betraying me for some reason, which doesn't make a lot of sense in my opinion. But let's say that's the case. Like, the way that it's gonna do it, I feel like it's gonna be so shitty
Come on, team.
and so out of nowhere that
30 minutes or
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, what? You know what I mean?
Hostile here!
Like, who gives a shit?
Soldier down! Target, moving out! I'm hit! Wounded! They're on me!
Oh, excuse me. You're telling me that fucking shield actually made you survive that? I don't buy it. Okay.
Karma, we're in.
Great. That tablet should be nearby.
On me. More resistance. Let's clean them up.
I love a good welcome party.
Let's move. I need everyone at the top.
That's really good. I gotta say, that might even be better than the War Machine in theory. Okay, not bad. Just throw his ass against the wall. Ah, shit. Yeah, dude, goddamn right I got a shotgun. Fucking stuff in your face, bitch. What is this? What's this here? We got a fucking...
Shit, we got bots incoming. Find cover. Incoming fire.
God damn it. Look, I had the right idea, okay? Ooh, oh, here.
They're on me.
I pinged a tablet there that links into the Guild's drone network.
We're on it.
Wow, I killed a Titan or some shit? Cool. Thanks. Nice. Something about I got a max health upgrade in...
I'm in. Accessing the drone.
Something about that just doesn't seem right. Instantly, I kind of like the kinetic jump shit. Not very useful here, but...
Excellent. Just launched the drone from the airfield. Patch me into the scan launcher and I'll override its controls.
Oh yeah? Think so. What happened there, bitch? Oh, what do we got here? Wait a minute. Let me try this one. Ooh. Okay, relax. See, not as good as the War Machine, because if they make me flinch, I get fucked. But, still, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna keep this thing actually. Unless you got something better here. Not really.
Working on it now.
Section, you got heavy guild reinforcements converging on your AO from all sides.
I bet.
This site while Karma does her thing.
Sure.
It's go time.
Cluster out.
Well, I was a little early on the grenades, but I had the right idea, right?
Hostile grenade.
Watch the north. Incoming.
A hero's work is never done.
Shut your ass up, Harper. Fuck, that is a lot of them, though. That... Christ, did I slaughter them all yet, or what? Holy shit. Not bad, not bad, if I do say so myself. Oh, fucker. Ain't no way. What is this? Really? By the way, I didn't have enough speed on that one, but even so, I think I was within my rights to take him out. Yeah, okay, is there something else I need to be doing here? I feel like, again, it's just a question of sitting here taking out 50 waves of people for what purpose? Like, when is enough enough? I got it, right? I got the fucking SAM site. Move on, okay? I did my job. God. I mean, what do you guys think about this? Like, am I in the wrong here for thinking that after wave 20, like, it's just I got enough guys, I did it, and I deserve to just move on. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't understand the pacing of this fucking campaign in this kind of way with missions and stuff like this. Like I said, the last one was good overall, in my opinion, but I don't really like this style as much because, like, there's a repetition to it in a way that doesn't feel satisfying gameplay wise, and then the story of it is just like you run around in this big open field. It's like collecting shit almost. Like, go here and do this thing 3 times.
Sam.
Oh, shut your ass up, Marshall. All right, give me a second to to vent my grievances.
Clip its wings.
Roger that.
What the hell?
This isn't possible.
Samuels, what's happening?
We have to save the president.
The president? What are you talking about? It's the cradle again.
I was here in 2025. Menendez launched a drone attack on Los Angeles.
Okay.
President.
When you were Secret Service?
I was assigned to protect him. All I could think about was saving my own skin.
I remember that day too. There's no time to dwell on it. We're still on mission.
And that right there is our mission.
Just, yeah, but just none of this is fucking real. It's just.
Come on, let's find that drone.
All right, I'll hear him out, but still.
All these people, panicked, fleeing, terrified of dying, and me along with them.
What are they? Memories like we saw in the jungle?
Seems like it. Echoes of the chaos we went through that day.
See, okay, I'll give it this, that this makes more sense to me as like a hallucinated level. It's weird that it went with Samuels as like the person whose memories it was. Like Mason went through this. David Mason went through this. So it would have, I feel like this would have made sense in a way with him projecting his memories or whatever and using it as the basis for a level rather than Samuel's, which makes the other, you know, like I said, the previous level so fucking weird that it was Angola. Like that kind of stuff just doesn't make sense to me compared to this, which, yeah, isn't great either, admittedly, but I think it's better. I'm walking through. I'm going through something here. What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Hell, man. We've got incoming. Let's roast them. Hell yeah. I am not dying today, Fred.
Jesus, okay. And again, here's another thing with this too, and I've mentioned this a handful of times. Like, if we're gonna go with this idea that this is Samuel's hallucination and his vision, as it were, as far as making this level a reality, why isn't Samuel's in the level with us? I feel like you're missing a little bit of character and some of the tension of it, and like the reason for it being the way that it is when you don't include the character whose experience we're drawing from, which again it would make more sense if this was from Mason, not Samuels, because at least I'm playing as Mason, but fucking Samuels isn't even here. You know what I mean? I mean, like, yeah, I hear him in my ear, but who gives a fuck about that? That's just not the same. Ow.
I'm trying to shake it off, Commander. Pull it.
Well, you're not. Oh yeah? What did I miss?
This place is giving me me a fucking headache.
Yeah, you and me both, Harper. Oh, it's fucking rolling down at me. God damn it. Come on.
Incoming fire. That's all they got.
Okay, you know, that's a fairly interesting level design, I guess. It's kind of weird, but the layout of it is. Okay, I don't know if I trust myself to try and do the wall jump shit, though. I feel like there was an opportunity to do that here, but I don't know what is viable and what isn't. Ah, fuck, it's one of these things.
Looks like we're climbing.
Use the vehicles to get topside.
Samuels, you did your duty that day.
We were desperate. Stakes were high.
No, listen, I was there. I get it. That was a pretty good mission.
I still feel it. Like it just happened.
It's the cradle. You gotta fight it.
Okay, I do think that this is a moderately interesting, like, set piece here as far as the level. You know what I mean? I think this makes more sense though, because I feel like I care more about this as a setting than I did in the other ones, and it hits a little bit closer to home in the sense that, again, I was so focused on David Mason's disconnect from the previous, like, cradle levels, as it were, that I didn't really appreciate the settings and, like, the play space of them. I like this more, at least, because, yeah, it's, you know, it's discombobulated and fucking weird and all that, but, like, there's kind of some platforming and some more interesting stuff with it, I think.
Typical LA traffic.
Holy fuck! God damn it, I almost made it. You motherfuckers, see? Okay, now wait a minute, I can't jump over that, though. Oh, there we go. So, you're telling me I gotta, like, turn and look? I can't just... Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh, yeah? Hmm. Okay, here's another thing I don't understand about this. Maybe this was explained and I kind of missed it, but my understanding of the cradle is that it's like, it's still in our system. Whatever that's supposed to mean. And that's what's triggering these at just kind of random periods. But what is the effect that we have, which is, you know, non-lethal, versus everybody else, where it seemingly kills them, or they kill other people or something, but we just see crazy shit? Did it explain why that was? Did I miss that? I know why we're all sharing the same experience, because it's the C-Link thing, and like I kind of accept that explanation. But I feel like repeated exposure to the cradle would have made more sense and made me appreciate like the pacing of it more in some kind of way as a mechanic. Because consider that this is the third mission now where this has happened. And it's seemingly random. Like, we got exposed to it once, kind of, and then that's basically it. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do it, you should make it so it's actually... we're actually running into traps or something. And that would play into more, like, of Kagan and the guild's... I don't know, like prowess and actual cunning as a villain, that we could go into repeated traps or something where the cradle is initiated or used against us in some kind of way that would trigger these levels. But the idea that we're just like, it's in our system, it's in our bloodstream or something weird where it just comes out at random, like that feels like a cheap way to bring these sections about. And it makes me kind of appreciate them a little bit less as a result. Like, even though I do kind of like this level, right? I feel more connection with this. I feel like in general it cheapens this concept a little bit. And if you think about like Black Ops, I'm gonna reference Black Ops 6, where the cradle was also there and had some cradle related levels and stuff with other weird things and like zombies and whatever. And like, you could say what you want about those sections, but it wasn't just that over and over again. I think that's my problem with its usage here, is that it kind of diminishes the effect or the impact of this, because I keep going through it. Oh, fuck. Oh, you dumb fuck, you didn't throw it back. There we go.
Looks like we got him. Got the data.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Appreciate that.
Now we just need to get it to Karma.
Oh yeah? Well, it's never that simple.
Not this.
Not what?
I've been here before.
Where?
Roji, Japan. About a year and a half ago.
This is where it all went down?
It was only my 4th mission after the surgeries. Everything had been fine up until that point. Better than fine. I'd never felt so strong, but...
What happened in Roji isn't gonna happen again.
You don't know that!
The fuck happened in Roji to begin with? I guess we're gonna find out? Maybe?
Listen to me, Leilani. We don't get guarantees on anything out here, as much as we may want them. Right now, we push forward. Get this data to Karma somehow. Can you do it?
Yes, sir. We were too late to stop the massacre. We've waited too long already. Look at these boxes! We need to stop the fuckers now!
Get yourself killed if you...
I should have listened.
Okay, is this gonna get into who 50-50 is as a character a little bit more? I guess that's maybe a good thing, since I don't know who the fuck it is. But that being said, is there something I'm missing here that has been explained that I should care about more? Christ almighty, immaculate aim. Fuck, avert your eyes, viewers.
Incoming fire!
You know, by the way, thank God they have the handicap ramp here. Even in the figment of the imagination, we're still meeting ADA compliance.
I was out of control. I knew I was redlining. But I pushed too hard and overloaded my augments.
Ah, fuck. Was I supposed to be watching what she was typing in? Just type in random shit.
Keep your focus. This data's the key to finding our mole. We've got to get it to Karma. 50, what's the code for the door?
I can't remember exactly. 3, 6 something?
Let's look around.
So many codes all jumbled in my head. I know it started with 3-6. 3-6. 3-6 what?
Okay, what the fuck was that?
3-6.
What was the sense of me hacking this over here? What was that supposed to... Was that supposed to reveal something? Hmm? Fuck's... Okay. How the hell am I supposed to know? Here, let me black hat this bitch. Okay, so... This could have been an intriguing idea. I don't think it was made clear enough that this is actually what prompts this. I don't actually remember if this was on. I didn't pay attention to that because I was looking around the room thinking that there was something else, maybe like a code written down somewhere physically that could indicate what it is. And no, it's actually just based off of this screen. Like, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of an interesting idea, having a quasi puzzle, as it were, but I kind of wasn't ready mentally that this would be a mechanic. So I ended up just sitting here for like 5 minutes, just wandering around looking for shit before I figured out, like, okay, let's just check it. It is random every game, and it's based off of this this screen here. So is it okay?
That was it.
Damage upgrade available.
Like, I guess that's kind of cool, but I feel like there was maybe a better thing to do in Call of Duty than that. Like, I actually kind of like this initial system where you kind of have to rotate shit. That just makes more sense to me as a puzzle than this setup. But what the fuck do I know, right? I'm just an idiot.
That's not good.
No shit, Mason. Oh, what is this one? What is this? Teleport a short distance.
Download complete.
Yeah. See, this is more what I'm about. What the hell? Oh shit. Well.
Backup arrived in time to save me.
I know what you felt that day. I'm sorry.
I know. This is the life we chose. We chose service.
Okay. Still, maybe don't fully understand, like, what she's yapping about.
What the hell?
This is what we're looking for?
Transmitting.
This is the command center of the USS Obama. 10 years ago.
That motherfucker.
Who's that?
His name was Javier Salazar. He was one of us.
He was a goddamn traitor. Sold us out to Menendez. Ow!
Oh, great. Now it's Harper's turn.
Hey, easy, man. This isn't real.
The hell it ain't! You're gonna turn on us too?
Hey, Harper, cool it.
Who is it? Who's talking to the goddamn guild? Oh, you motherfuckers!
What? Is this it? Is this where I get... I recognize this now from the videos. Is this where I get to fight crazy fucking huge Harper?
Might have an answer.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's fucking bad.
Maybe we can poke this out.
There ain't no talking our way out of this one. It's just, we just gotta go through it. We just gotta deal with it. This is so sinister.
Take that thing down.
I don't give a fuck. This is hurting me.
Watch out for the ring.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Are we?
More tangos inbound. Stay sharp.
Ugh, fuck, now what? Oh no, here come the Harpers. See, like, this idea was kind of fun when it was fighting Adlers or something, but this just seems like shit to me now. Like, I just... The setup of that was much better and more clever, and made a lot more sense than this. So, it made me appreciate it more than fighting multiple Harpers for whatever reason. Before we get back to the giant monster Harper. What's the messaging behind that exactly?
Take it down! Fire! Fire!
You sure about this?
It's not him! Keep shooting!
I don't care if it is him. Oh, yeah? God damn it. What do I even say, guys? I mean, honest to God, what could I even say? This doesn't make sense. I don't think that this is particularly good as oh, make sure to stay in the ring. Fucking can't, won't let me. Oh shit. I did it. Unfucking believable. Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. This might be I think maybe the plant monster was arguably worse, but there's something to be said about, like, some of the ideas around that also weren't good, but, like, whatever. I don't understand this one at all, though. Oh, and you just survived all that, shielding me like that. Thanks, sis. What the fuck?
Thanks. Both of you.
Okay, so what happened to Harper then?
Wow. That was weird, huh?
Oh, like nothing ever happened. It's fine. Okay, so back to where we should be.
Pull it together, man!
Yeah? Look who's talking.
Cool it! Karma?
Section. It's a Razor. He's been feeding intel to the guild.
Razor? see now?
His team hasn't seen him in hours. Marshall believes he fled Japan.
We get through this thing, we get through it as a team. This cradle is chipping away at us, making us second guess ourselves.
As long as this shit's in our system, we're vulnerable. Never thought I'd have to relive 2025.
Yeah. It's making us weak.
It's using what's already there. Fears, regrets, that is on us. Hey, Harper.
I don't need no shrink right now. Regrets? No. I say we turn this shit around and make these guild motherfuckers wish they'd never met us.
We can push back on the cradle. Just need to keep our heads together. Don't let emotions take over.
That's easier said than done.
Like, again, I mean, there's ideas here that are intriguing to me, but okay, so now we got to deal with fucking, now what? You know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna leave it here for this one, guys.
Sending my position.
Okay, guys. Well, cutting it off there. I mean, I gotta say that I think there were a handful of missions here that were actually quite good. I have to say, for what it's worth, that I did like the Japan mission, playing as Razor's team and going through that. It was a good setting. It was an interesting play space. It didn't feel quite as open necessarily as some of the other ones. And then there also wasn't kind of the crazy stuff with the cradle and the hallucinations and all that. So like things felt grounded and contained, like what a campaign mission, in my opinion, at least for Call of Duty, should be for the most part. And so like that was kind of the highlight for me thus far. And then the following mission with the where we're going through the Los Angeles 2025 stuff, I think it was weird playing it through Samuel's kind of perspective, in a sense that like the memory came from him and not Mason, who was also there. But nonetheless, I think it was an interesting setting still. Like it makes more sense to me. I like it more as a setting. And then the play space of it was also pretty intriguing, that it, you know, it was discombobulated and there was shit floating around and everything. And yet it was still like relatively contained. There was some interesting places to kind of jump around and stuff, almost like platforming in a way. Like I actually thought that was pretty good. It's just the rest of it is just, I gotta say, I'm kind of tired of the fucking Warzone like area missions. I don't like it. And this is again coming from a person who hasn't played like this iteration of Warzone or Avalon or whatever the fuck it is. Like this is still new to me. I can't imagine, as somebody who's played on that map routinely and understands it, coming into this then and playing it as part of the campaign over and over again. This is like where I think we're about to get into like the fifth, sixth iteration of like a map or mission that takes place on this map. I can't understand the inclusion of this at all. It's baffling to me that they thought that this was a good decision. Now, as far as some of the other stuff, again, going back to some of like the Cradle missions, as it were, and I'm gonna reference them as such, basically, between like Warzone missions and Cradle missions, and then just really weird, the Japan mission just kind of standing out as an outlier because it's neither. The Cradle missions are okay. I think, again, that it just, the way that it's set it up to have it as part of the story makes me less intrigued. I think the usage of it is too frequent. I think that's my main problem with it thus far, is that it would have made more sense to me if they, number one, made the initial ones from the last part more related to David Mason. I think I'd appreciate him more. And then the second thing is I think the way that they keep popping up is it's not explained well. Like it should have been more, like I said, about the guild setting up like traps or using the cradle more in different settings where our team just gets caught up in it or something that initiates those missions, and on a less frequent basis. I would believe in the setup more of them if there was actually some kind of motivation and like a sinister nature in its usage. But to me, it just seems like it's random not really well explained. It's more done out of convenience, basically, just to say, okay, it's still in their system, and then, oh, it just kind of pops up randomly. Like, even you could even see that in the way we went from a Samuels mission, as it were, into a 50-50 mission with kind of that brief section there where it was like in Japan or whatever. And then from there we went to the USS Obama with Harper and the Harper boss fight. Like that whole back-to-back sequence of that just wasn't very good. I think I would have been more okay with it if it fleshed out the characters a little bit more and implemented those settings in a better way than it did. Like I said, I actually didn't mind the LA mission, as it were. I thought that that was actually a fine setup and a fine play space for the gameplay of it, which overall has been like not bad. I mean, I think that it's Call of Duty. It plays well and it plays fluid, and there's some things with it that I do like, some of these abilities and stuff like that. So overall, I guess I could say I'm satisfied with that. It's just where am I doing this at? Like I said, the overall structure of the missions, like the motivations of people, is not clear really, and it's not really well explained. And I could see that especially with that last cutscene where they're on the beach there, where it's just, it feels like it's rushed and generic, and I don't really care about any of these fucking people still. So as we get into the next mission here, I suspect that this is going to be another Warzone mission. We'll kind of see what happens with that. Now that the Harper boss fight is out of the way, I genuinely don't know what's coming next. That's the only frame of reference I had for the campaign because of what I saw online kind of after this game's release. So that's the only thing I know about this campaign as far as the events. I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't even know where we're at with the story. Again, like the pacing of this is just so weird to me. The level design and the structure of it is so weird to me. There's not really a consistency necessarily. So I don't know where we're at as far as the overall length of the campaign. This is part 2, and I did play for a decent amount of time here, but nonetheless, I don't know if we're due for one more part, maybe 2, depending on how this goes, and how the events go as well. So with the reveal that Razor was the one who was leaking information, I don't know if we're going to go after him now, or what the idea is with that, or if there's something else to it with respect to the guild, and all that. Again, the whole setup with the drone and getting that information with the Sam Turt and all that was just so, like, I don't really know how to describe it. Basically, it kind of felt like it was nothing, like it was worthless. You could have had all that be a cutscene, which then leads into the missions we just played with, you know, LA and Harper and all that. Like, I don't know. But nonetheless, moving past all that now, I don't know if we have to go after him and solve that and tie up that loose end, or if we're just going to kind of ignore that. This story is so shit that I kind of suspect it's just going to ignore it. We're just going to move past all that. So stay tuned for part 3, guys. I hope you're excited like I am for this. Again, I think that this is fun. I think this is fun because this is preposterous. This makes me enjoy this and smile and have fun with it in a way that they obviously didn't intend, but nonetheless, I think is still entertaining, in my opinion, in some kind of way, shape, or form. So I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. Let me know your comments below, your feedback on you know, me playing or the game overall, the story, the levels, stuff like that, the overall design of it and everything, and I'll see you in the next one.